Welcome everyone to some more Tales of Arise. Last time we continued, well, I did some grinding here and there, and then I continued with the story. So we tried to find the Forest Lord, like in the forest, but of course we didn't really find her. However, we did find a lot of interesting research going on. And then we went back and apparently they caught her. But I had a feeling something suspicious was going on because it seemed a little too easy. And a very unfortunate thing has happened, and it was so dark. Jeez. Yeah, and now we're gonna chase her down because she's evil and all that. So, yeah. I also did stop short of progressing because I was getting near the end of my session, so I went to do one of the side quests and did a bit of fishing to end things off. So now we're going to be progressing the story and dealing with her. And also I did switch Rinwell and Law back into the party, by the way. So that's what I've done, so we could kind of balance out how much we use the characters as well. So, yeah. Also, the game updated, I think, and we got these thingies. I partially don't want to get them yet, just because I don't want to pick them up. And yeah, they add like difficulties, which is interesting. It's like they add an even easier difficulty and an extremely hard difficulty. We're obviously not gonna mess with that. So yeah, that's something that I've noticed here. So yeah. Okay, nothing going on. I didn't really mess with accessories between sessions. But I kind of wish I did, but I do want to collect more ores first, so we're gonna skip out on doing that. And I did rest before. Yeah, okay.
You guys want to rest here?
No, we just did. So, from what I can tell, our objective is going down here, as far as I know. I can tell. And, yeah, we're going to head for the hidden underground dock west of Niez. I think we're going the right way, because everywhere else did not seem to match up in terms of where else we can go. So, we're going this way. Oh yeah, and just to remind you all, yes, things kind of happened with Twitch recently, and do not worry, I made sure to be extra secure by, you know, doing the usual to make sure my account's secure. So do not worry, everything is all well and good. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys something. So, I kid you not, I was literally in my car, not my car, but I was like on the car ride home from one of my classes a couple days ago. I was just thinking about this game, and I'm like, like, because, you know, obviously we have an amnesiac protagonist here, I kind of wonder if we're gonna get his memories back, like, you know the thing on his face, it's like, what if when that breaks, that's when you'll have all his memories back? Like, imagine that. I feel like it could happen, but who knows. That's like my speculation that I have, and I want to tell you guys about it. So, please tell me escape is nothing. Give me a sec. Okay. Oh boy. I pressed escape while I was in the game. Anyways, so yeah, that's a little bit of speculation I have recently, because next to this other theory I have. Is this the correct way? Should be. Hidden underground dock west of Niez.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I make sure I'm not gonna miss skits by making sure the mic is not in the way. Oh, yeah, we go directly there. There's nothing in here anyway, so let's go. Ooh. Oh boy. Could I look around real quick before we
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Dannons. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
That's travel point. Thanks. Can you see a chest here? Open it. Oops. Now what else? I'm stuck. Oh my god, I think I got stuck there. That's embarrassing. Oh, this is not even her personal ship? Wow. Man. Also look around the area for anything just in case, because I like to do this in games. Okay, that is it of this area.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry. Damn! So we missed her! You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
Okay. And the livestock are ready. I want to check that real quick before we head off, so... Okay. Also, let's check the weapons real quick.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I'm gonna mess with this real quick, even though we could probably do it later. Let's put more of the pigs. God, I need more astral crystals. I think we're good for now. I want to collect more of them before I do anything first anyway, so... Okay, now let's go. We're kind of good to go. I could, again, for accessory, crafting stuff.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I told myself I'll do that on my own time, next session, before next session, so we're good. Oh yeah, we should save the game. Slot 9. Yeah, we're good to go. We grinded a lot last time anyway, so let's go. Yes, set sail. Alright, just hold on tight, because it's gonna get bumpy.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Okay, everyone.
I know Malabar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
God, the music is so much louder than him. Okay. Well, seems like we can't really do anything else, so I guess we just talk to everyone.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like, I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Okay. Okay.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, You could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Dahnans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Saar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Dahnan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Sorry. Okay, something happened while I'm just like... Oh, wait, I'm not even on OBS. Okay, so something happened, and I may need to redo this cutscenes. So, I apologize. Let's see. Why is what's this? Oh my god, Streamlabs, why are you broken? Give me a second, guys. I need to fix this. Okay, I apologize for the strange situation that just happened on my stream. So apparently, I think Twitch, like, via OBS just made me disconnect. And it reconnected in the middle of a cutscene. I had to stop my recording to make sure nothing happened because the frames just dipped. It dropped by like 1,000, and I'm like, what the? And I checked the recording. It seems like the recording came through normally because it says I'm live for 27 minutes on OBS, but 7 minutes on Twitch. So it literally just had a short disconnect. And I apologize if that randomly happened, and I apologize for the people watching this live that have to deal with that. And part of me was this close to being like, do I have to start my whole session over? No, I don't actually have to. So I apologize if you guys missed the cutscene. It will be in the VOD because the recording, surprisingly, was unaffected. And because of that, I kind of didn't pay attention to what they were talking about. And I had to watch the cutscene again through my own recording. So basically, to summarize the conversation for you people watching it live, just in case. So we were just talking about Almeidrea and like her motives and like why she's doing this and all that and blah blah blah. So that was basically the whole conversation and like questioning a bunch of other things as well. Oh my god, please don't disconnect again. It only happened once. This is like the first time it's happened, and I don't even know what happened. Okay, anyways, let's continue on. So.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Dahnans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Okay. Also, related to the random disconnect I had, which you guys would hear in the VOD anyway, by my computer making that noise. What sucks about it is that it's not the first time. Actually, it's the first time it actually disconnected, but not the first time frames dropped like that. Also, anyway, yeah. Anyways, in terms of the story that we are learning, yeah. Obviously, not everything is as simple as, like, black and white. It's all gray morality. Well, I mean, makes sense. Like, even in... I think I discussed this last time or 2 streams ago, where I'm like... How do I put this? You know what I mean? Why is the music so much louder in this area? Whatever. Oh.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Dahnans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shionne. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shionne mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shionne's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Oh, and the music's back. I'm so curious about things, but we gotta wait.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Niez its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
Can I just say the one bit in the cutscene, I mean other than the part that made me all like, "Aw, it's sweet." It's like, but it's like, am I right with my speculation? It's like, what if like when the rest of his mask is gone, and I'm just guessing, it could happen, I don't really know. Like, is that going to be like when he gets all his memories back? So is my little speculation like technically right in a different way? It's like, I guess we have to find out and see. Oh my god, I just want to know. Because I have this one theory and I don't know if I'm right or wrong or whatever. It's like, just want to know. Okay, let's go. Oh, those are supposed to be birds. I thought they were just random dots popping up. Okay. That ship had a better head start than I first thought. If you want to take a nap before things pop up, now's the time. Well, we talked to everyone already, so let's go rest. Jeez, the music's so loud. I'm not joking, it really is. Oh.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
Global Fortress Gradia.
Xion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Okay, and we got some skits.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag Saar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, and this skit.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balseph when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Xion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Interesting. Okay, so guess we'll slowly explore the ship. Oh. Oh, we can kind of check back here. Wait, it's like an automatic because I saw a little icon, so I'm like,
Finally, some open space again.
yeah. So we could go back. And
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
That is what I'm sort of doing. Kind of want to check on things. Oh wow. Yeah, I kind of just want to check on things real quick before we explore. Oh my god, sorry. I'm also slightly panicked. I'm like, oh no, please don't like mess up on me. Stop. No. Okay, let's go back. Because if I get LPS, the stream disconnected and
Something
I'm scared
feels odd here. Be on your
it'll
guard.
happen again. Let's go. Now explore around. Okay.
Hi, Hoodle!
Engaging!
In your dreams!
First strike! Double demon fire support!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
No escape!
Freeze lancer!
Renwell's HP is already
Our work
down.
is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Oh, we're getting more things. Okay.
Get lost!
Shattering mind! My shield! Dragon Swarm! I'm going in! Bring him down! It's over! Fire support! Dragon Swarm!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Okay.
I'm ready for the next battle.
I could craft weapons now, and I want to do that. But, let's see this first.
Huh?
What's this thing? Is it just me, or does it look like the one we ran into back in Reveal? Hold on, this one's actually made of astral energy. It might be one of Almadria's traps. Crap, so what do we do?
Got it!
If I manipulate the astral energy, I could get rid of it, maybe. I'll just have to give it a shot. Oh, interesting. Where? Buttons, please. Let's go explore around first. Okay. Okay, so we have a map action.
Hi, Hoodle!
Dragon Swarm!
Here goes! Here!
Double demon fang! No further!
There! And again! That's fire! These ones can turn rings around us!
Eternal devastation! Dragon Swarm!
Spear! Pierce evil!
Double demon fang!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Oh, right. Yes. Forgot. This. Yay, we can get this. What should I get next? Let's take a look. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, yeah, definitely this. Simple. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll check that in a bit. Let's go explore the other parts of the thing first. Did we get a fast travel point? No. No fast travel point. I guess I'll leave the ship again just to, Actually, let's use the map action, because I want to craft weapons before we continue, so... That's what I want to do.
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
check my settings. Because I did lower it to make sure, like, nothing. That's the same thing. It's weird. And check here. Also, I want to craft weapons real quick, so I'm gonna do that. Please don't mind me. Because I want to get... Because we got more of those crystal things, so...
Finally, some open space again.
I think it's a good thing to get this. Like some cameras. That's always good for them, because
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
and that's what I want to do. At least for those two, since I'm able to like get their weapons now, like upgraded. I do want to craft every weapon, which is why
Something
I'm being
feels
careful.
odd here. Be on your guard.
And we have more enemies. That's fine.
It's on! Engaging! No escape! Double Phoenix Fang! I'll punch that gun out of your hand! Bring him to poison tail! The earth throbs in pain. Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And totally good! Dragon Swarm! It's over! Call that! Rip his hair! Take this! Strike! You're mine! Swallow Dance! Dragon Swarm! Watch this! Eternal Devastation! It's over!
Okay. Things are a bit slow right now.
A comfortable win.
Okay.
I won't forgive you!
Double Demon! I'll see one, eh? My shield!
I'll need to take my revenge on you!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! You're mine! It's over!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Okay, let's keep going. Oh, what the? Don't need those.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Something in there. Yes.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. You picked the wrong fight. Here I come. That freaking does it. No further. I'm on Demon
You think
Fang.
that shield will save you? Astral energy!
Say no more.
We're not finished. I'm knocked up. Double Demon Fang. Its armor's too strong. It'll split it open. Be my guest.
Get toasty!
Bird strike. Call that. Dragon Swarm. Double Demon Fang. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
I've been doing really great lately.
Ooh, odd things. What a gal.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Out of the way. No, I won't give in. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'll finish you here and now! Not today!
Shield.
You're mine! I can carve through one! My shield dragon! My turn! Double knock! We're not finished! Eternal devastation!
There you go.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Oh, SP. Okay. Now I got my sword. Actually, yeah, let's get this filled in next.
Little help!
Dragon Swarm! You can't get out of this!
Anything.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning!
First strike!
Steel force! I'm all
Dragon
stuffed up!
Swarm!
Lightning condemned!
Double Demon
Annihilation!
Fang!
Eagle
Anything
now!
more!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
A comfortable win.
We'll just fight these guys.
Gotta break through! Now you learn!
See what I can do.
My deal!
Not my watch!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning orb!
Double Demon
Where that
Fang!
came from?
Take down their defenses!
We're not finished! Do it!
Oh, whoops, I missed a chance.
Now!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
There we go.
Arcade fireball! Dance in the wind! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Nicely done.
Okay, there we go. Is this through here? Yeah, let's get this one last batch of enemies.
I won't forgive you!
Dragon Swarm! The Rebel! Drop down!
Raging storm!
Double Demon Fang!
You require
You'll pay for what you did!
They got you now!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Dragon Swarm! Tectonic Punch! Double Demon Fang! Beast this!
Oh, wow.
Eagle Fire! Rising Falcon! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Talon! I'll finish you here again! You're mine! Strike! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Scout! Talon Hurricane! Strike! Eagle Fire! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this.
Double...
Mega Ray!
Swallow Dance! Take this! Double Demon Fang! Strike! Take this!
Breaking does it.
Here I come! Eat this! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Jolene! Hey! Blow them away!
I need to be stronger.
Okay, what's this? Access key A. Oh, I didn't
Never
even...
seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Okay, we shall. Spinning sailable. What was that? I didn't see a notification pop up. How many those orange shells do we have? Oh, we have a lot. Okay, in all seriousness, what did I pick up? No, it doesn't say. I must have missed it. Because I was like, I picked up something. And I'm like, wait, it didn't tell me what it is. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. That's where we had to go. takes a lot of CP. Okay, save again.
Out of our way!
Here I come!
Dance in the Where wind! Are you going?
I'm not done!
Not on my watch! Eat this!
Here I come!
Here
Dragon Swarm!
You're mine! The jewel of the art!
Double Demon Fang! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial Spear!
Flying free! Double Demon Fang! Still! Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! I'm ready for the next battle!
Already check that. Oh dear.
I won't forgive you!
You got spirit! I can carve through armor!
Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
Where are you going?
I won't show you any mercy! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger
Look
Blade!
at that guy.
Now or never! Try harder!
Glacial
Double
Spear!
Demon Fang!
Evil! Raging Storm!
Take
Evil
this!
Claw! Fight! Select...
Okay, wind would make sense.
I'm all stopped up!
Take this!
Lightning Here's the healing arm!
I'm not done!
I'll finish you here and now!
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help!
How much HP does it have?
First aid!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll fix you up!
Eagle Assault! Burn!
That's fine!
Take this!
Sleep Glacial Spear! Here's
Dragon!
evil!
No further!
More for the stockpile!
No escape!
Hurricane!
Double Demon! Here I come!
First aid! Mega Ray!
Armor won't save you!
Shiny Supernova! Hard Malevolence! Arctic Water!
This one keeps charging
There we
us!
go.
That's what my shield's for.
Thank you!
Good! I'll leave it to you! I'm not done!
Light Astral Energy!
Go on!
In here! More for the stockpile!
got your name on them!
Recover!
Thanks!
Double
Demon Fang!
I never miss! Lightning condemned!
Eat dirt!
Thunderblast! Here's the
Dragon
healing arm!
Swarm! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Blow away! Dragon Swarm!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
There you go.
There's always room for improvement.
This'll make us even more formidable.
That's cool. Ooh. First, we have something for Bringwell. Okay. Then I went this way. Oh, it did tell me when I probably picked up the other one. I just didn't pay attention. Because I picked that one up, which looked similar. Yeah. Okay. Is that it in here? Want to make sure. Okay, that is it.
Gotta break through! Dragon Swarm!
Nothing gets by me!
Double Demon Fang! Witness hand! I'm not done! Eagle Assault! Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Dragon Swarm!
In a
bind? I'm on it!
Do it! Law! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Double Demon Fang! Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Now!
Rinwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Looks like we got them all.
Oh, wow.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here.
Oops, sorry about that. god, please examine the table. The improved endurance equipment was a success. Lord Almadria will be most pleased. Her lordship is rather taken with the Zoogle. The entire lab was almost fired over it. There's a Zoogle in a cage. If it's not being sicked on intruders, maybe it's Almadria's pet or a lab rat. Or weird experiments.
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
No choice. Got you now. I can carve through armor. My shield.
No shield can stand up to you. I'm just in legend. Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Astral darts. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Here, let me help.
Dragon shout.
Now I'm in.
Oh god, I almost dead.
Dragon form. Take this. Dragon form.
Oh, it's already dead.
Now you see what I can
It's
do.
over. Dragon swarm.
Arch shield! Lightning
Double
away!
demon fang.
More with
Eat this. I'm not done.
Sleep now.
Eternal devastation.
Do it!
On your knee. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. I can feel my power growing.
There's no way this equipment is part of the ship. There must be more experiments going on here. Let's see. Oh. Ah, access to the floor. Okay. There's everyone's levels. Pretty good. Okay, so we explored this entire lower half of the floor. I think we did. Okay, so if I clicked any of these before, it would be like we can't access it.
Oh. Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
A barrier. That may indicate Almadria is near.
Then we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see.
Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to interrupt them.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
I didn't mean to interrupt dialogue stuff. Oh.
backing down! Bring him down! Dragon Swarm! Take it!
Eagle Swarm!
Destruction!
No mercy! In here! I'll be saving you!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Fall back!
More where that came
Dragon Demon Fang!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
That equipment should come in handy.
That's it in here. Let's see. So before I go here, I will want to recover, I think, first. Just in case.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. I'll smash you!
They really don't give up, do they?
You've got spirit!
I'm just getting
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Burn! My turn! Double demon! Take this!
Now, Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Dragon Swarm! Out of the way! Dragon Swarm!
Eagle assault!
Any injuries?
No backing down! The rebel! Stop that deal! On your knees! Double demon fang!
Just watch it!
Take this! We're not finished! Dragon Swarm! Who was like there? You're mine! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Now! You're mine!
Wait. Okay, just like one.
Ignite! Shattering Dragon Swarm!
Attack time!
Lightning Thrust! Rising Falcon!
Dance in the wind! Glacial speed!
Crunch!
I can carve through walls.
Double Demon Fang! Take it! Will ya?
Now I'm in the groove. Eagle Thigh.
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Strike! Crush!
Eat this.
Crazy Star!
I'll keep you with time! Burn in hell! Storm! You're mine!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Jeez.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
And that takes it off. Okay. On my legs. We'll explore everything. Don't you worry. Oh, we're close to Owl. Oh, I didn't check how much that takes. Yeah.
This'll make us even more formidable.
That's not the window. Oh, you forgot I got something new? Oops. Ah, it's fine. I forgot. Oh.
No backing down.
Take this, anyone!
Here's the evil!
No further!
Light
Dragon
out!
Swarm! Take this! Double Demon Fang! What is this? I'm not done! We're not done! Demon Fang!
More where that came from!
Shattering
Pieces.
It's almost too strong!
Split it open.
Be my guest! Lunar Rondo!
Now! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Barely a blip on our radar.
I think it's in the next. I'm here. Ow!
like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Yeah. 13 left in the game based on the play records, I think.
Go no further!
Now you'll look. Double demon back.
In here! Astral energy! Full throttle! Annihilation! Hear me! Dilation supernova! Burning! Eat this!
You've been smelling to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Laser!
Take this!
Eat this. Double demon back.
Lightning do it! Juggling!
Light burst force!
Radiant Genesis!
Don't get careless.
Where? So...
Go no further!
Dragon engaging. Double demon back.
Not on my watch!
Dragon swarm.
Healing
Double demon back. Thanks.
Here's the
Double demon force. Dragon swarm.
Here's evil!
Take this.
Raging storm! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. First strike.
Anything in order
Dragon
to
fly. My steel.
Lightning orb! Do it! Annihilate! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Go. Let's see these corners for anything.
Go no further!
You're mine. Dragon swarm.
Please stay still.
Prepare to be sealed! In a bind?
Annihilation! Hear me!
I'm on it.
Fury! Burning strike! Laser
Here I
fire!
am.
Here's evil!
Mirage.
Raise laser! Raise
I'm on it.
In here! Evil fly!
Dragon swarm.
The water laser
Double demon
Here's
back.
evil! Dance in more
Mirage.
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike.
There we go.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Did we go in here? Ah, no, we didn't.
What's this thing?
Okay, let's see. I did check all the sides. And then that. Yeah, the entrance was in there to open the thing. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm sending the fight. Good. Checking the ends of the corridors. Okay, just in case. I know I could go back to service, but let's see if we could do this without having to do that yet. Actually, we might. Never mind. Because I'm going to be using the last bit of it just to explore these places real quick. I guess we'll go back to surface before we continue. Don't aggro them yet. Not yet, at least. Here. Pineapple gel. And nothing. Okay, before we continue, let's go back to the thing and get ourselves a new buff real quick. That means we'll have to go to L1. Oh god, my nose. Oh dear, we have to go through these two enemies again. Be fine.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Armor won't save you! My shield!
Lightning orb!
Eagle Fire! Eat this! We're not finished!
Here goes! Now, watch out!
Double demon effect!
The enemy here.
We'll soon see about that.
And Normal will all burn out!
Do it! Thank you. Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
I don't think I'm going to be able to do any more healing for now.
Okay, yeah, that's why I'm gonna recover all the
Out
things.
of our way!
Bring him down! Double demon bang! You're mine!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm! Double demon bang! Too fast!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Purge malevolence!
This one's all mine! Here I come!
Dance in the
Double
wind!
demon bang!
Now by the
Glimmer Dragon!
Maybe this way!
Take this! Double
Now.
demon bang!
I
Lightning
just heard
orb!
it.
I'm pretty worn out.
Let's go.
Wanna rest up for a bit?
I don't know where is the next rest spot, and obviously I don't know because. Okay, let's do this real quick. The enemies will come back, but we could go immediately back to where we were, so it's fine.
Finally, some open space again.
Yeah. Sure. What is the ice cream? Elemental attack up S. I guess we can do that. Lower, but it's fine.
Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it.
She also has like a thing that can unlock from this, I think.
This ice cream tastes so good.
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. Ah, to be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
Okay. One of her skill circles unlocked from this, I think. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, generates through. Ooh, good art. I want to do KO protection. KO protection, I feel like is very useful considering everything going on. So I'll probably just focus on that. Oh, we could craft these two. Just craft this, and then yeah. Oh wow, that's a lot of things. Jeez. Lemon gel, that's fine. Let's go buy more apple gels. Let's go buy these, even though we'll probably get better ones later. It's fine. We have so much gal.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Okay, let's go back. Okay, now let's go back.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
We are aware. These enemies are quick to get away.
I won't forgive you!
Bring him down!
Armor won't save you!
Raging Storm! Freeze Lancer!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Double fire support! Fire in the hole! First strike!
Hope this works!
Double Demon Fang! Take this, boy!
Listen!
Freeze
Double
Lancer!
Demon Fang!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
No escape!
Lightning
Dragon Swarm! You're mine! I'm not done!
Pierce evil!
Prepare to be seized. In a bind?
Dragon Swarm!
Oh, it was the never mind.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Okay, let's just go through this quickly so we can go back.
It'll
to
be a
where we were.
breeze. Get in, get out.
I see one, eh? Not today! Evil fire support!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
My turn!
This armor's too strong.
Split it open! Be my guest!
Watch this!
Demon Fang! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Okay, there we go. I know I'm backtracking a lot, but I just want to be very careful and be very
Onward and upward.
scarce with supplies. So I don't end up using them every few seconds. Okay, now let's continue to see what is up ahead.
No backing down.
Now you'll learn!
Oh my god, I'm
Here, let me help.
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer!
Coming through!
and I just
Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning condemned!
Double Demon! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Try harder!
oh dear. Yeah, this is kind of why I healed.
Dragon Swarm!
Prepare to be healed.
Pierce evil! Where are you going?
This one's all mine!
Quiver Dragon! Here, let me help.
No escape! Burn in hell! You won't make a fool of me! Double Demon Fang!
Pierce evil!
Here I come! Double Demon Fang!
Now I'm in the groove.
The same thing.
You should have messed with me.
Here we go! Demon Fang! You're mine! Eternal Devastation! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Take that! Double Demon Fang!
Sweet Tremble! On a roll, man!
Take it! Double Demon Fang!
I can carve through armor.
Dragon Swarm!
Swallow dance. Just getting started.
Oh. Oh god.
It's on! I owe you. Dragon Swarm!
If you can't rely on yourself,
Don't be a martyr. You've got other friends here.
Not today!
thanks.
You're mine!
Talon Storm! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Did I?
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
A charge
Get
like
it.
that could
There.
easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Double Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust! I'm not done!
I'm stuck underneath the enemy. Fine. No, no, no. I'm stuck.
I owe you one!
Hey, that
Dragon Swarm!
Now I'm in the groove.
This one's mine.
Double Demon Fang! No escape! Be still!
Doreen, this one's got your
Oh my
name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
Oh boy, that was tricky.
We won.
What cost?
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
Three and 4.
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Just want to look around the area.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Oh, I feel like I know, considering that cutscene did show a scary creature. Aw, poor Hoodle, though. So sweetie. Okay. Guess we'll go 3, then 4. Oh, there's only... Or not? I guess we can't go this way. Huh. Okay, so I guess 4.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here. What's this thing?
My heart is just beating because I'm like, oh boy. It's gonna be so tough. You know, just the other entrance.
Right, here goes! On my lord!
Lightning orb!
Turtle Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade!
Dare you appear! Dragon Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
By the power of this! Not on my watch! Annihilation!
Dragon Fang!
Overwhelmed, then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Dragon Swarm! I'm just now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Looks like we won.
I think I could make use of the peach gels, but I'm like, no thanks. That's it. I ain't risking this. Oh, it's only level 27.
Poodle!
I'll tear you apart!
Talon Storm! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Astral Energy! Those flash creatures are a real pain in the butt! Astral Energy!
Aim for the weak spot! Watch this! Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Watch this!
Double Demon Fang!
Blow away! There!
Poor bro.
This ends now!
Glimmer Dragon! Wind Astral Energy!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Hope this works!
Try
Let's do
harder!
confinement.
Here's the healer!
Dragon Form!
Glimmer Dragon! Radiant
Double Demon
This
Fang!
one's mine! Lightning Raging Cascade!
Double Demon Fang! Coming through!
I
Ha!
just want to make use of Mystic
No.
Arts.
Scarlet Inferno! Dragon Swarm! First strike! Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
I'm out of ammo!
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
In the wind! Back into the fray! In here!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation! More for the stockpile!
I'm on it!
Lightning Orb! There! Redwell! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
There you go. Ah, here. That opens sad.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
Let's go fight. Okay, yeah, let's fight these guys.
Gotta break through! You Dragon Fury!
Here goes!
Out of the way! Release! Double Demon Fang! Strike! You're finished! Hold that! First strike! Engage! Watch it!
Oh god, no! Stop it!
Dragon Form! Here I come! Do it!
Redwell! Astral Energy! Full throttle! That's my cue!
Please.
Dragon! Shut him down! Double Demon Fang!
You frozen?
Hammer!
Will this help?
Here we go again! I can carve through armor! Dragon Steel!
Healing circle!
Double Demon Fang! Do it!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Oh,
This looks nice and tough.
okay. That's fine. Let's keep going. Fight out this maze. Okay, I should have gotten everything I could find here, so we're good to go for this floor. Okay. 3. Yeah, healing points. So we must be going. Oh, for Skit.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Dahnan mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it.
Okay. Right, let's go save here. Actually, let's see what we got. It is better. Games do this all the time to me, but it's fine. Especially since, like, other things do contribute to 100%ing. Like collection stuff. Okay. We grinded a lot. I think we're good to go. So let's go.
Well, there's only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
It definitely doesn't matter what entrance we go, since it's the same thing. Past this door, a battle with a lord awaits. Alright, it's go time. Well, hold on, Nigare first. I did save, and I did grind a lot. All the enemies are way below our level. Not too low, but I think we're good to go. I don't think level matters too much, but I think we're good to go. Oh dear.
There she is! Almeidrea!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almeidrea.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Niez. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidrea.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you! Glacial Spear, here's evil!
Ignite!
Freeze Lancer!
Alright, she in the air!
Raging Storm! More where that came from! Here goes!
Dragon Swarm!
There! And again!
Here's annoying.
Here's a Raging Storm!
I'm just getting started!
Confiscated!
Stay away!
Oh, thank goodness. It's brave.
Dragon Swarm!
More where that came from! Lightning! Steel!
Here I come!
That's freaking this way!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my
Already!
It's over.
Already? This is why we need KO protection.
Dragon Swarm! Be still! Here I come!
Where are you going?
Rising Falcon! This one's all mine!
Let me help.
Eat dirt!
And that didn't hit the enemy because the HP didn't change.
Anything in armor is all mine. Dance in the wind.
I can carve through armor!
Air thrust. Metal attacker.
Dragon Swarm!
More where that came
Dragon
from.
Swarm!
Oh, we could have fought the tail. Oh my gosh.
You'll pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death to bit.
Do you require a hat? Take this!
Dragon Swarm! I'm not done!
Oh my gosh.
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon
Okay, oh god.
Dragon Swarm! Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Stop it, lady.
I'm not done! Double Demon Fang! Dazzle!
Just try it.
Shattering Rising Pieces!
God.
Try harder! Hold nothing back! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Not in your dreams.
No way. No, no.
Lightning.
Dragon Swarm! Take it!
Roll now.
Dragon Swarm! No further!
I'm on here. Let me help.
Dragon Swarm! Now in the group!
There we go.
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can do.
Dragon Swarm!
More for the
You're mine! I'm not gonna try harder!
Oh no.
So great. Try harder! Dragon Swarm! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you back from death to life. Here
Dragon
goes.
Swarm! We're attacking separately!
I can't land a hit.
Give me a second. Just in case.
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
Take this. She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away.
In here. More for the stockpile.
They say friend will sing for
Where are you going?
art stuff.
I'll finish you here and now! This one's all mine! Eagle Fly! Burn! Ready and ready! Dragon Swarm!
Will suffer. I'll be inside this one. You're mom. Radiant here.
Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this.
Photon one. Raging cascade. Sleep now.
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
Take it. It's over.
Armor won't save you.
I'll be saving
Far
this
enough.
Dragon
one. I'm only getting sleep now. I'll never forgive you.
What?
I'll take you down.
Oh, nice.
You don't scare me. Spear.
Go! Rinwell!
Hit her now.
Here I come! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Water astral energy.
Not today!
Photon flame of fury. Waterfall. Burning strike. Glacial now. Piercing.
Dragon Swarm! In the group! Dragon Swarm!
I can't do anything about that. Oh, right! I didn't even know this. Aggro her.
Anything in armor is all mine. That can't be happening.
Oh no! Oh god. We need to revive her. We have so many of these.
Nothing gets by me. I'm on
Can't get out of this! You will!
Raging Cascade!
Now you see what I can do!
Not on my watch!
Dragon Swarm! Burn!
Lightning Swarm!
My true power!
Or Master Core! Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Dragon Swarm!
By the power of water!
No escape! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Into assault! Where would that came from? Charge Ray!
Eagle Drive!
The winds of
It's
judgment!
because Brimwell didn't have her thing anymore. But... Okay, just dodge.
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
You will
I'll bring it back from depths abyss!
Oh no! Everyone's dead.
leave the chargers to me!
I've still got some fight left in me.
We'll revive Law with a bottle.
Here we go again!
Behold my
Lightning
true power!
I'll heal
Okay,
you.
we have.
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Here I come!
Glacial Spear.
No escape!
Now I'm in the groove!
Dragon Swarm!
What?
The
It didn't give me
winds of
the
judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
And you! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Like, I got it right before anyone died. Oh dear.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganath Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down?
What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Xion!
Alvin!
Xion!
Alvin!
Come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where should we begin? Before we continue. Oh my god, I need to talk. I need to talk. I need to talk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we have to see this whole thing play out, but oh my god. Oh my god. The moment that broke it felt pain again. Jeez. Oh my god, it hit harder than it should. My heart. Ah. Oh my god. Wow. My speculation from literally yesterday was right that the moment that breaks, his memories are gonna come back. Oh, but to think that he would feel pain again, I didn't even think of that. Jeez. Oh my god. I'm so sad. I'm sad. This is it. No. And also after all the cutscene stuff too. Oh my god, and now we're gonna get the whole past now, I guess. Dang. Oh my god, my eyes. Oh my. Didn't expect it to be during this session that I would get to this point now, but yeah. Okay, let's let the cutscene play now. I had to read. Oh my god, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I don't know how to feel because so many emotions are going through me. Okay, calm down. Okay, so Brennan, male lab worker. Test subject number 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instructions. Oh.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
I guess we just let it play. The maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here, number 1273. Oh. We talk to people? I don't... What is happening? Hold on. Footsteps. Oh my god. Is this the test subject, ma'am? Wow, it looks just like us. On the outside, maybe. Inside, it says, oh my god. It says uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier, I hope? No, ma'am. No touching the test subject, right? Damn, what is happening? Okay, I just can't go that way. Talk to the people, yes. How am I supposed to feel right now? My heart! To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony after all. What does that mean? Seeing you make it all the way to today has put my fears to rest. Daddy hasn't come home lately, so I decided to come visit him. But they won't let me go any further. It's not fair. I hope he finishes his work soon so I can see him. Oh, it's you, number 1273. Or should I say sovereign? You don't understand how much time and effort we've invested to create you as our lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. What is... Oh my... Where do I begin? I guess let it play and find out. I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are of no concern.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
Okay. Guess we go this way. It's time, Alphen. It's finally happening, huh? Yes, we need to change into our outfits. Then meet in front of the transference device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm sorry you got dragged into all of this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to and get this thing over with. Right.
I just wanted to go back. To Dena. To my home.
Elfin.
Niori.
Elfin. Live for me.
No. Niori. No!
Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking.
My God, I don't know what to say. I'm sad. Shion's gone. I got the message. That isn't out. I'm sad. Now it's gonna be weird to see the second half of his face. Oh my God, let me pause. I need to recollect myself. Oh my God. So what's the sad? I guess we'll probably get elaboration later. Oh my God. My God, now I gotta get used to it. Oh. Just save. We have no idea where we are, and that's okay. Oh my God, phone, don't notify me now of things. Guess we can only keep going forward. Ganath Harrows is where we are technically. God. Oh my God. Let's go then.
Niori. Shion.
great. Oh god, I'm dead.
Double Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm! Take this!
That's normal. This is really hard.
Dragon Swarm! Lightning Thrust! Right!
Oh shit! Don't you dare.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Why can I activate the Mystic Art? I just can't. Oh god, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Double Demon Fang! Here I come! Try harder!
Don't stop it.
Ah!
Okay, no!
Dragon Swarm!
Not the time.
Double Demon Fang! It's on! Eat dirt! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Strike! You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Get away from me.
Take it! Dragon Swarm! Lightning Thrust! Lunar Rondo!
Yeah.
Rising...
Ah, stop it. Oh god. Ah! Oh god, I am going to die. I just cash for myself. Stop it. Please, stop it. Oh no, no you don't.
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
I can't just carelessly fight.
Double Demon Fang!
Like, I need to process everything. He's not giving me time to.
Dragon Swarm! Take this! Double Demon Fang! It's on! You picked the wrong fight!
Alvin?
Rinwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Just have moves right now for anything.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
I feel like this is not the time. I feel like we should get everyone together. But I guess... I feel like it's not the time to see what Poodle is trying to show us for now. I'm pretty almost dead without trying.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Ouch! Ow!
Reflect. Dragon Swarm!
You hit high. Just back it out again.
Be still! You're on! Execute! Double Demon Fang!
That's my cue.
Button.
Shut him down! Dragon Swarm! Here! I owe you one! No escape!
Raging
Double
Storm!
Demon Fang!
Long flight.
Double
Now.
Demon Fang! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis.
Oh god.
Light Astral Dance in the wind.
Elusive Deity!
Sleep now.
Demon Fang!
More for the stop line.
No. Don't attack me.
Double Demon
More
Fang!
without haste.
Dragon Swarm!
Long flight.
Rending you apart!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
I think I'll deal with that later. Apparently we can still explore. I guess. I can't even sprint because of all these things going on. Oh. Where? I found it. Oh,
Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah,
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
I think the owl for some reason helped. Oh. Please stop talking. It's not the time.
Hmm? You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Oh yeah, like we could totally check that right now. Oh, I'm sad. I'm just sad.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Not the time, Hootle. I know you're adorable, but we're kind of in very serious, sad things right now.
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah. And now we can finally go rescue Xion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almeidria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Xion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Xion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dahna. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen.
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Oh my god. I don't know where to begin. Okay, so... as awkward as it may be to admit, I guess my theory is mostly wrong. I was theorizing... it's so embarrassing to say it now, but... I guess I'm wrong. My god. I did not expect this. At all. God. I mean, would experimentation count? I don't know. I did kind of think experimenting-ish, but I guess not. Oh my god. Oh, just so quiet. So, oh my god, saying that the event that he remembers is for 300 years ago? I apologize for peeking the mic. I apologize, but my god. This could be a shorter session today. I'm not gonna end it here, no. I'm gonna kind of play through the story a little more and then end it, but because I think after all the story, I need to give myself a whole 24 hours before I can continue with the game. Because my gosh, okay, so, like, he obviously came from, like, Dana, and he was on Lenegis, and then there was this girl who, and somehow connected to Shion, like, he mistook Shion for Nayori, who, like, so I guess there was a resemblance-ish. Like, oh my god. I don't know where to begin in explaining. And then, so, whatever they were doing, because the details are still unknown. Man. It's like... I don't know where to begin. I'm sad. Oh. And it's like he blacked out and then woke up with just like blood, basically blood on his hands, as if like he caused. That is so sad. I don't know where to begin. Oh no, I'm sad too now. Help. I don't even know what to say. What was that voice? Why is the game? Astro Point. Thanks, game. I don't need that right now, but okay. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Should probably save again. And it's gonna be so weird to get used to seeing his full face now because of obvious reasons. Already 34 hours basically into the game now. So we could like hear their small talk. Alright, you're not on ship with us. I don't know where's... I'll just like kind of hear the... Honestly, the saddest thing right now is that he can't hold on to Shion anymore because he can feel pain again. That makes me sad. It makes me really sad. I don't know how to feel anymore, guys.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
100 years ago, though. God. God, I'm trying to think of like how we could, like, you know, have felt pain. I mean, not feel pain anymore. And I'm just like, it's like, how did you end up like being alive after that long or something? I don't know. Part of me is like, is that just a perk of immortality or what? Nah, that wouldn't make sense. Wait, my god, I'm trying to think back on several events in the game now, and I'm like, my god, some of the events now make sense because of how, like, it's just like, not like makes sense, it's like, oh, right, now this event makes sense. No, it's just more like, the reactions because of familiarity or something. What is like, oh, if you like were found like a year before. Huh. Interesting. Let's. The game will probably elaborate anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's already elaborating now, but oh my god, there's a lot to take in. It's more just that there's so much to take in that I'm emotional.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, That's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh no. That was. Oh.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
You know, now that it's finally sinking in, it's like I'm kind of like just sighing because like it's finally sinking in all this, but it's like it's so sad. Oh my god. I don't know where to begin with a lot of things. Yeah, but probably next session I'll probably have my head thoughts completely collected. So what's this? Please tell me I didn't accidentally leave. No, I didn't. More people to talk. Gary. Okay, thanks. That's not how you get. You know, never mind.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Aw. I know there's an owl somewhere, but I'm not gonna bother finding it right now. I'll just focus on story for the time being.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right. Great to have you back. Now let's do this!
Remember to let return your party. Okay, thanks, game. Got more skill trees. Oh, I want to focus on KO protect. Yeah, KO thing. KO prevention, I mean.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
We're out there. Okay. I should have saved.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zuko policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
It's over.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Jeez.
Dragon Swarm!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest. Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up. Take this!
Okay.
Anything.
Tiger Blade! Hurricane!
You require a hand.
Sleep now.
Take this!
In a vine?
It's over!
Hurricane strike! Hurricane! Waterfall!
Be still!
You see what happened there as you crossed?
Mirage!
Shouldn't have done that.
No escape! Double Demon Fang! Make it break! Blow them away! Dragon Swarm!
Ow, ow.
Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
We're getting less than 3.
Not
Not
I can carve through. Now I'm in the groove.
Double Demon Fang! I'm glad to be seen!
Frozen!
Hammer! Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. I'll make it a shorter session today, but first let's go talk and then, yeah, we can't go anywhere. We still have our side quest. But obviously we can't do our side quest yet. Because we can't go anywhere else until we figured out our surroundings. God. I have to skip.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
Thistleheim, the hidden village.
Thistleheim was founded by Danan's fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
This a lime. I apologize for mispronouncing. I don't care. I'm bad at it. Beyond vengeance.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Xion?
Of course not. Xion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Xion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Oh, can I want to check. Oh, Shion not being on this screen is sad. Let me check my play records. Combat time is 6 hours. Jeez. What the? Okay. Owls. Almost someone else. Oh, please. Points. Stop. Rest. There's still so many more weapon types? How many are in this game? I don't even have the items yet either. Still so many subquests. Oh my god, there's probably gonna be a lot more like after the game. I don't know. Actually, usually when it's closer to the end of the game, they unlock a lot of side quests. Because that's how it was for Tales of Berseria. I think Zestiria was also the same, but I kind of try to complete every side quest I came across like right away. Yeah, Berseria, right before you could do the final boss area, you literally do all the subquests that unlock right then and there. Like, not counting post-game stuff. So... there's so many skates in this game. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Let's talk to this person first.
Okay.
You people know how to fight Zeugles, yeah? Cause I've got a big favor to ask.
Why?
It do indeed appear to be in dire straits. I could have sworn we already wiped out all the Zeugles that were trying to get into this village, though. Oh, you did. These Zeugles ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Our fish? Yeah, these ape Zeugles. They've got huge arms, which they use to smash the surface of the water and create these big shockwaves. They do that to stun the fish, which makes them float to the surface and ripe for the taking.
Damn it.
Somehow they learned how to do that recently, and they've gotten damn good at it because it's making the rest of us go hungry. That's quite the pickle you are in.
What?
Damn straight it is. It ain't like these fish grow on trees. That sort of fishing ain't good for our waters.
Is that so?
Oh, so that's your point of contention. The manner in which they fish, not the actual fishing part. You guys are the only ones that have what it takes to drive those crazy monkeys out. Can we count on you to help? Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. We'll sort out these fishing Zeugles once and for all. I couldn't have put it better myself. As a fisher herself, this case has gotten her quite fired up, as you can see.
Great job.
That's mighty kind of ya to help us out, ma'am. Sorry to lay this on your feet, but we greatly appreciate it. And we got a fishy side quest.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Okay, the side quest is probably next area. I will definitely end it off here, especially since my stream crashed earlier, and yeah. Where's where's the owl? I was about to say my. Okay. Oh, there it is. Aww. It's so cute. Aw. I'm collecting all the owls.
Hmm? You're saying we should check the owl forest?
We can't do that yet. I think we can. Yeah, we can. We can't check the owl forest. Well, we can't. As much as I love to. Alright. If we check the owl forest again, we're gonna see like his reaction more clearly on the right side of his face. Now let's go to the dwelling. Wait, is there anything else? Nope. Yeah, I'll go in here, probably do something, and then, oh god. And then wrap up the session for today. It is a bit shorter because they go on for nearly 4 hours, usually, but given all that transpired, I definitely need a good, 24 hours to kind of get used to everything. Like, I need to clarify, I still enjoyed the game, it just so much is... there's so much I have to take in first before we continue. So, I'm trying to check something and now I'm forgetting what it is. Alright, items. Oh, right, I had to collect all Allison a lot of items to get her thing. Sub-quest cleared missing lover. Huh. A lot of these are still available. Just can't really do much about it yet. Where's her buff? I guess we could redo it.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
It's loud. Oh god, I need to be careful with this headset. There you go. Unlock Thursday. More things I could fill in. Wow. Oh, I thought I completed everything. Yeah, it would also be a good place to end too, so I could just mess with accessories again. See if I could do anything. Oh, more things. Oh, but there's a level 5 rarity. Yeah, I'll definitely mess with stuff between sessions again. I can do it right now, I'm tired. It's less that I'm tired because I could definitely go on for 4 hours, and more had to do with the fact that so much has happened and it actually exhausted me. And like, I really need time to process all this. Wow. Oh boy. Well, oh god, my arms. Ow. 34.5 hours. Wow. That's a lot of playtime I have accumulated in this game. I wonder how long my Zestiria playthrough took. Usually it takes me... well, we probably have like 10 or so more hours left in this game. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the session here, and it's a bit of a strange one. Well, I mean in terms of recording it, because for some reason Twitch kind of disconnected me because it still says I've been live for 3 hours, 3 hours 60 minutes on OBS, but it actually disconnected, and so Twitch says 2 hours 56 minutes instead. That happened. I had to edit the VOD anyway, so it's fine. Well, yeah, so because of that, I can't completely tell how much time I've been recording, so yeah, I had to fix that. And also, we've gone through quite a lot of story today, and I definitely need to give myself some time to process it all, because this was so much to take in. To point out, I still enjoyed the story. I don't blame myself for being wrong, because that's okay. When you theorize, it's okay to be wrong. I will say my theory's a bit, my god, it's so embarrassing to say now, because I never told you guys what it was. Because there was a possibility that it could be wrong. And obviously I am wrong. And I can't tell you guys why I'm wrong. It's so embarrassing. But it was an interesting theory, so, however, while it may be wrong, the true reveal seems so interesting that, like, I didn't expect it. And, what else? There's another part to it. How do I put this? It's so hard to put into words because I'm bad at words. Oh my god. I'm just so sad. It's like he feels pain again and he can't grab onto Shion's hand. And I'm like, no. My heart just hurt in that very moment because I'm like, no. Aww. To be fair, I think at some point while playing this game, I was like, I wonder if you'll ever get a sense of pain again. And it's like, well, did not expect it to be in this situation where it'll just be, it's just so sad. Aww. Anyways, I think what I was trying to say before is like, even if I'm wrong, the truth, the actual reveal seems really interesting. Even more interesting than what I came up with in my head for like the past several days. And I really appreciate that. We still have some holes left in the mystery though, so that's definitely going to be filled in as we keep going. I hope we get Shion back, but it's so sad that we can't, even if we meet up again, we can't hold her hand or anything because we can't, and that's sad. Aww. I'm like a little puppy. Quite literally, based on my username. I'm more of a cat though. And I'm just like so sad. Aww. God, I'm gonna cry if I think about it too much. It's just that, you don't need too many words to say what was happening in that moment to just seeing the scene alone and just the change in the reality now. It's like, that's enough to be like sad. God. Yeah, I need to give myself a day to kind of process the rest of this. Oh boy. I wonder how my friend's gonna react when she gets to this point. Like, she just started the game and is already, like, only in the second realm. Like, which I basically where I left off in the end of session 3. So, over the weekend she's gonna play more, but I'm really curious on her reactions when this happens. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I have to kind of vaguely tell her without spoiling that my theory is wrong. I never told her my theory, but I should probably tell her that I've been wrong this whole time, so gotta do that before I forget. Yeah. So next time, I hope we get to save Shion, rescue her from Uldren? I forgot what the guy's name is pronounced. If I'm right, I think this guy, the villain guy, antagonistic character here, I think he's voiced by Joe Zisha, or am I mistaking him for another character, like the voice actor? Because one thing I kept saying on Twitter is that Joe keeps, like, tweeting that he voices a character in Arise. So, huh. Yeah, I think that's the voice actor of that guy. And, oh yeah, because he kept tweeting, I had to avoid spoilers because I'm like, please don't, like, tell me anything. And I think that's it. So basically, next time we're gonna focus on some side quests, but I would prefer to kind of go straight into the story and see if we could get Shion back. Because I really want her back. Like, please. I miss her, and it's only been like... Wait, how long ago? Oh my god, this session, it's hard to tell how long I've been playing. Especially when the stream crashed. Anyways, basically next time we're gonna try to rescue her and see where the story will take us after that, as I think there will be a lot to do after we get her back. Before we even head to the finale or something. I feel like we're getting closer to the end at this point. I don't know how much is left. But yeah. So anyway, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.